Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Likens and I'm the Assistant Director of Housing Services at South Campus Commons. As you may be aware, the Intent to Return form is now live for South Campus Commons in the courtyards, and our renewal process for 2019-2020 is happening. So I'm happy to show you today how to complete your Intent to Return form and renew for South Campus Commons or the courtyards for 2019-2020. The first thing you'll need to do is log into mydrl.umd.edu with your MyDRL account. Once you get into your MyDRL page, you'll want to scroll down to Housing Forms and Links and click on Commons Courtyards Intent to Return. Once you're on this page, you'll see some information about the renewal process and what different things mean within the renewal process. The biggest thing to note is that the deadline is February 7th at 4 p.m. So you'll want to make sure that you get your intent to renew form in, and that if you have any pull-ins, they have also either completed their intention form or they have completed a leasing application for South Campus Commons in the courtyards. So once you get to this screen, you'll want to click your intention for 2019-2020, and you'll see a list of several intention type options. So I'm going to walk you through what these different options mean right now. For I would like to stay in my current room, this means that you're happy where you are and you want to stay in your same apartment and in your same bedroom. So if you select this option, you are becoming what we call a same bed resident. And so that means that at the end of your lease term, which is July 27th for South Campus Commons and July 28th for the courtyards, you won't actually have to move out on that date. Instead, you will be able to stay with us throughout the summer while we are completing cleaning and other projects within the apartments at South Campus Commons and the courtyards. The next option that you have is I would like to select a different bedroom within my current apartment. For this option, this is for residents who are happy in their apartment, but they want to change to a different bedroom within their apartment. So you might live in 2502A, but you want to live in 2502C next year. If this is the case, you'll want to select this option. After selecting this option, once the deadline hits, you will be contacted by a staff member at South Campus Commons or the courtyards, and we will schedule an appointment with you to come in and sign your lease for 2019-2020. If you select this option, you are giving up your 2018-2019 space in pursuit of a different bedroom for 2019-2020, and we will not hold your 2018-2019 space for you. This also means that at the end of your lease term, again, July 27th for South Campus Commons, July 28th for the courtyards, you will have to move out of your bedroom at the end of the term. For the I would like to select a different bedroom in a different apartment at South Campus Commons or the courtyards at University of Maryland, this is for any student who would like to change apartments entirely within their property or would like to change to our sister property at the courtyards or come from the courtyards to South Campus Commons. Again, with this option, you will have to move out at the end of your lease term and move in at the beginning of your 2019-2020 lease term. For this option, we will be having a renewal weekend, March 2nd and 3rd, and each student who selects to transfer apartments entirely will be given an appointment time to come and sign their lease for 2019-2020 with us. This works a lot like open leasing, where if you have people you would like to live with for next year who are eligible for a transfer appointment, you will be able to bring all of your people to whoever has the best appointment time for those 2 days. And you will all be able to sign your lease together on March 2nd and 3rd on our renewal days. The last two options are I will not be eligible to renew my lease for 2019-20 and I do not wish to renew my lease. The major difference between these two is that for I will not be eligible to renew my lease for 2019-2020, you're telling us that you will no longer be a full-time undergraduate University of Maryland student in good academic, judicial, and financial standing at the University of Maryland. So this may be anyone who's graduating or anyone who is not going to meet those requirements for any other reason. For I do not wish to renew my lease, this is for residents who may decide that they want to live at a different apartment complex entirely outside of South Campus Commons in the courtyards, or this may be someone who's planning to commute from home for next year. So now I'm going to show you the options that you'll see once you click on each intention type. So the first one I'm going to walk you through is I would like to stay in my current room. So you'll select that and scroll down and hit continue. And you'll see that a few other options have now populated. So you'll see roommate matching profile, which if you've completed your roommate matching profile before, you'll have the opportunity to update, but you may have a green check right here if you've done it before. And you'll have a pull-in section and your actual lease that you can sign. So you'll want to double check your roommate matching profile to make sure it's complete and to make sure if you have any updates that you have done that. Hit continue here. An important thing to note for your pull-in section is that you'll need to complete this section whether you have pull-ins or not. So once you get to this section, you will see where you can add a new pull-in, or you can select I do not want to pull anyone into my unit. As a reminder, eligible pull-ins are students who are rising juniors who currently live on campus at the University of Maryland, or any resident who currently lives at South Campus Commons or the courtyards. So you'll want to select your pull-in status, and then it will take you to this page and show you that you've completed this section. After you complete your pull-in section, you'll want to click on your 2019-2020 same bed lease. And so you'll see this first page that explains what you're about to sign. Hit next, and then you will see your lease in full, and you'll be able to initial or sign at the bottom of each lease page. Once you finish signing your lease, you will see that now your lease confirmation has populated. So you'll want to click on that. And you'll want to read your resident lease confirmation and sign at the bottom. Now if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you will see a sign and submit option. And for all intention types, you'll want to make sure you put in your digital signature and hit submit. Next, I'm going to show you how to complete a transfer option. So for this, I am going to I would like to select a different bedroom within my current apartment. So I'll hit that and hit continue. And then you'll see a similar looking page that tells you exactly what that means. You'll see your roommate matching profile and your pull-in section. And then once you complete all of these sections, you will see an option to sign and submit, much like you will have seen earlier in this video for the same bed units. If you click on either of the transfer options, you will see the options that I just showed you. So you can select a different bedroom within your current apartment, or you can select a different apartment at South Campus Commons or the courtyards at University of Maryland, and you'll see the exact same thing. And then if you select I will not be eligible or I do not wish to renew my lease, you'll see similar options as well. So if you click that, hit continue, you will see that that's the option that you selected, and you'll need to sign and submit to fully complete your form. Other options that you may see here are for special leasing or a transfer only option. These are for residents who are in any of our special programs at South Campus Commons or the courtyards and will be coming at a different time to sign their lease, and they will work with their program director to know when they should come to sign their leases with us. Or this may be someone who lives in a special program space but isn't part of the special program, and so they will be able to return to South Campus Commons or the courtyards, but they will not be able to stay in that unit. As a final reminder, the intent to return form is due on February 7th at 4 p.m. This deadline is important to remember if you have pull-ins as well. If you have an eligible pull-in, please make sure they either complete their intent to return form if they live at South Campus Commons or the courtyards and choose that they would like to transfer, or you'll need your person who may be living on campus to complete their leasing application by this same deadline. After that, your pull-ins will be reviewed for eligibility, and they will receive notice of whether they're approved or not to be pulled into your unit for next year. If you have any questions about leasing at South Campus Commons or the courtyards for 2019-2020, we would love to assist you. You can reach us via email at southcampuscommonsleasing@cocm.com or thecourtyards@cocm.com. We look forward to leasing with you next year.